Let's talk about when the Proud Family reboot finally gave Zoey a glow up.
Zoey? Girl, the glow up is real.
If it wasn't for Tony,
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm back with another Proud Family video. I know it's been a while, but you know I like to switch things up on my channel. But I realized Zoey has been one of the most popular characters to discuss with the Proud Family reboot, especially with how they did her in the last season, and just how they, in a way, weaponized her whiteness against her for storylines, for plots, to get a message across, and it didn't always translate well.
Not really. The way I hear, Noah's only into white girls.
I'm just jealous that Noah asked me out.
shut up!
See, Zoey, you just don't get it. I'm out.
Those of y'all that didn't see those videos, I made like at least 5 other videos with Zoey as the focus. I'm gonna leave them up here and in the description box down below. But I realized one element I forgot to discuss is when they finally gave Zoey a glow up, or you know, a makeover, like a real makeover. But this was like her college look.
I remember dreaming when I was 15.
Mind you, all of them, including Zoey in the original show, and the original character is supposed to be like 14 years old. This particular episode was when Penny wished that she was in college, so we got to see their college look. And a side note, for those of y'all that know this episode I'm talking about, where they went to college, would you like to see a series with the Proud Family cast as college students? Or do you think that was just like a one-time episode thing? Because when the show came back, a lot of people was thinking that it was going to be them older, like high school, college age, but it was just a reboot version of them in middle school. Would y'all like to see a college series of the Proud Family, like a college version of the Proud Family? Let me know down below. Now, discussing Zoey's college look, you get to see they totally transformed her, where, okay, she's taller, she's older, but they gave her more of like a model-esque type appearance, type figure. She got the long legs, skinny shape, you know. She got longer hair. She still has freckles, but she doesn't have glasses. Because, you know, she can't have a glow up and still have glasses. It's like, with these shows, a common trope is to have a nerd, they have to have glasses. Glasses automatically make you an unattractive nerd that nobody wants to date, right? That's what these shows like to perpetuate. I also made a video about that trope too, with the glasses and the nerdiness with the Proud Family and just shows in general. Check that video out too. I want y'all to see this. Remember in the original series, like from 2001, where they gave Zoey a makeover and it was really them just trying to make her look like them?
I'm more of the hot diggity dog type. No, you're more of the corn dog type. You are going to look so fabulous. Yeah, baby don't exactly got back. I knew this wouldn't work. Check it out.
Wait a minute, hold on.
And then they still had like all the guys falling over Zoey. It was just like, really? All y'all did was put a flower, put a little birthmark, and stuff her butt or whatever. And now all of a sudden guys want her? Really? But then another thing I also saw is that I seen a lot of people saying there was nothing wrong with Zoey's original look. Anyway, like you could see with Dejanay and even with Penny, they didn't really make them look so much different as college students. But with Zoey, she had a whole transformation. You know, it was just like a whole entire different character. Something else I found interesting on Twitter was the original design concepts for the college version of Zoey. Because in the first two, you get to see they are more true to her original look. The shorter hair, the glasses, the same type of teeth, the same type of stance, and the clothes are more of what you would think she would wear. Then the next 3, you get to see this more risque version of Zoey, the longer hair, shorter shorts, the crop top, and just a more like sexy look for her. And you could tell like they went with the one in the middle with her hair pulled to the side. I just find it interesting that at first they thought to keep Zoey to her look that she was known for, but then because they wanted to make it seem like she got a glow up, they chose the more quote unquote sexy looking version of her. And a part of Zoey's glow up, what's another thing that they gave her? Singing talent. She had a deeper voice, which I guess was supposed to add to her maturity to really show that she grew up. And she had this singing talent, this singing ability that they never talked about, they never showed when she was younger. But now that she's older, she has a glow up, she has to have something to complement that. Because what's another thing they did in this reboot? They took away Zoey's ability to dance. Because if you remember from the Proud Family movie, she was one of the best dancers, even better than her friends.
Just be a stupid butterfly already.
And I know a lot of people, when they talk about the Proud Family movie, it's discussed where it's kind of like a one-time thing. A lot of things with the Proud Family is like, okay, that was like a canon thing, like that only happened for that one movie or that one episode. There's a lot of inconsistency with that. But with Zoey's character, I always find it so funny how they add stuff or take away stuff from her character when it's convenient for the storyline or for the plot or for the message of the episode. Because like I was saying, in the reboot, Zoey lost that dancing talent, and every time she tried to dance, she embarrassed herself or she sounded rusty and she just didn't have no rhythm. You know, the nerdy white girl with no rhythm, with no swag. They really pushed that on her character this season.
Fine, back it up. It ain't fast enough.
And for more context, with that episode of Zoey trying to learn how to dance again, when, like I said, she was one of the best dancers at one point, she was picked to be in a marching band. She was picked to be the leader of the marching band. So knowing that she didn't have no dancing talent or she didn't have no rhythm, she was real squeaky, cracky. Penny had her Uncle Bobby help Zoey get rhythm, get culture, learn about R&B music to help her loosen up so she can dance and put on a great show while she was in the marching band.
Look! Zoey's going viral! He's doing it!
So we see all of these things with Zoey in the reboot, and this was season 1, that added to Zoey's character of being uncool, being the nerdy white girl, being the out and out, but those friends still loved her. Her more cool friends still liked her, still liked her being around. Those characteristics of Zoey, being so nerdy, being so rhythmless, not knowing how to dance, not having no swag, that added to their shock with why did that guy choose her over them. Now bringing it back to her glow up, I want to bring it to one particular scene where we find out that Zoey has this hidden talent of being able to sing. The friends are in the cafe watching her sing, and she sounds good, but then at the end of the performance, Dejanay jumps up like, "That's my friend."
You talking about class? You got a lot of nerve.
Mind you, this is supposed to be in the future, so everything that happened with Noah and the colorism episode, all that has already happened when they was in middle school. Now that Zoey grew up, she glowed up, right? She looks more attractive. She has this singing ability. Dejanay is, "Oh, that's my friend." Like, you want the spotlight on you. You want to be associated with Zoey now because of how she looks, because of this talent she has. But when that popular guy came to your school and he was more attracted to Zoey than y'all banished her. Y'all disregarded her. Y'all almost threw her away, shamed her, just for being likable or being liked more than them. He rejects all of them.
Sorry, but I was talking to her.
And goes straight to Zoey to ask her to the dance, which even she has a hard time believing. The rest all look in shock, as they had assumed Noah would be attracted to them the most. I wanted to just bring this up because it was just like, wow, they really been playing with Zoey's character. And this season 3 is taking a long time. I don't know what happened. They usually come out in February, the new seasons. It's about to be August. So I'm thinking, I'm like, are they really trying to make this season great? Are they really rewriting episodes because of the backlash? Or are they just taking their time? I wonder what they're going to do with these episodes because they're taking a long time. And I wonder what they're going to do with Zoey's character. Also plays into the reality that I'm sure most of us have either experienced or witnessed with others, our friends, or just people in our school or whatever, or people in your life, that most people will only want to be associated with you when you glow up. You lost weight, or now you look better, or you got a certain haircut or hairstyle, or whatever. You changed your look, and now you appear more desirable to people. I made a video about that too. Check it out. I'm telling you, I have a whole series. Most people will only want to be associated with you when you look a certain way, when you have a certain talent. A lot of people, they'll be close to you, but they will want you to do better than them. Secretly, they'll be friends with you, but they like when you're friends with them on the same level or below them. When you become better, when you have more things going for yourself, when you might look better or whatever the case is, that's where envy comes in. That's where jealousy comes in. So with that, this was just like a quick food for thought video, because I'm like, wow. I was thinking about when they really gave Zoey the glow up, and that kind of went viral. I remember people was like, oh, look at Zoey, look how she look now. But then a lot of people was like, I liked her original design. And about those sketches I showed y'all, what do you think about them originally keeping Zoey to her look that she was known for with the glasses and the short hair, but then them eventually going for a look that was more like model-esque looking? What do you think about that? And what did you think about Zoey's glow up? Did you see the glow up, or did you think she looked better before? What do you think about them treating her differently now that she had this glow up? And Dejanay talking about, that's my friend, and now all of a sudden she has this singing ability. When in the reboot itself, when they were just 14, she was just an uncool, nerdy white girl with no talent at all. Honestly, for me, I like both looks. I could see where it was like, oh, a glow up, but I like both of her designs. What do y'all think? And what do you think about in general or in real life when people have a glow up, how they get treated differently, how more people want to be associated with them? Y'all know that song, Back Then They Didn't Want Me, Now I'm Hot, They All On Me? If you don't know, look it up, by Mike Jones. But that's a real life thing. When you don't look a certain way, people just want to, you might have certain friends, you might not, but you get older, you glow up in a sense. Now all these people want to be in your DMs, or people want to go out with you, or people want to, it's like, you used to tease me, now you want to go on a date with me? Please let me know your thoughts down below. This should be a really interesting discussion with Zoey, because there's so much they did with her character. It's just like, wow. It's probably something else I'm leaving out. I'm gonna have to make another video about. Let's talk about this down below. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna have a lot of opinions about this. And once again, whenever it comes out, what would y'all like to see for Zoey in season 3 of the Proud Family reboot? Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.
Girl, the glow up is real.